Today I'm putting my Sim citizens to the ultimate test. What happens if I build a city with no police? Can I still create a thriving city? Or will the crime and anarchy be its downfall? Let's find out. Alright, I've just started my city. I'm gonna put a few basic things in just to get started. I'm not really going for aesthetics here. This is going to be a complete anarchy. Okay, so I sped up quite a bit to get a lot of the city built. As you can see, we're quite a few years into the simulation now. Got a nice growing city. Now, the puzzling thing to me is I have yet to put a police station in, and yet my citizens are, according to this guy, more calm than ever. And I honestly don't think that I've ever had this in any of the cities where I've placed a police station, which is really quite strange to me, why it doesn't seem to be achieving the effect that I thought it would have. But I'm going to continue to build up the city just a little bit more and see what happens whenever we grow the city. So hopefully we can see if there's something interesting going on as a result of the crime. Alright, let's take a little break for that. This one seems fun. I'm gonna be driving a school bus this time. Let's see how that goes. Oh man, I feel so much more responsible now that I have a bunch of little kids that I'm driving around instead of just myself. Oh boy. You didn't even have the right of way there. Alright, honestly, this one didn't seem so bad at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me. Alright, I need to get out of this little residential area here. Whoops. Oh no. Oh, that's so funny, the sound effects. The kids were like screaming at the bus and I hit the car. Okay, we can build a private school. Sure, why not? Put that over here. I should probably build some more schools then anyways. Don't exactly have any except for elementary school right now, so that should probably be a bigger priority than what it is. Honestly, I know I'm losing money right now, but I really don't care that much about it. I mean, I probably should, but I think we're going to start seeing the effects of this crime challenge long before anything terrible happens as far as me running out of money. Alright, now we've got a few more schools. I'm just trying to do stuff right now that will help me increase the density a little bit. I feel like my city is just not growing very much. Let's take a look at the population. I wonder if there's a graph. This is quite difficult to read. So it seems to be somewhat fairly steady. I don't think that it's exactly growing all that much. So pretty much the only demands we have are for residential and then agriculture and high-tech industry. I put a lot of that in already. Honestly, not sure how much more of that I could do, but I'll put it in. This entire area up here appears to mostly be abandoned for some reason. I'm really not sure why we're having such a problem with the jobs here. Really don't know how to counteract that, especially in such a small tile here. But I guess I will zone some more high-tech industry. I think the problem also is it's not spawning in there because it doesn't have water, probably. And of course, this entire area down here also doesn't have any water. That's looking a bit better. As far as crime goes, I'm still not seeing all that much, at least to the point where it's a problem with the city. I'm gonna look around for a little bit and see if there are any crimes occurring anywhere, if I can actually like physically see that. I'm not really seeing a whole lot except perhaps down here with the graffiti on the storage containers or something. That's about the only thing that I could physically see happening, which is really interesting. Let me expand just a little bit. Alright, let's do this. This one will allow us to unlock a casino, and I'm thinking maybe the casino will bring some more crime with it, so I'm gonna try it out and see what happens if I place one of those. I also think perhaps one of the problems here is that my citizens seem to be fairly well off. I think as sad as it is to say, I think if I could somehow increase the poverty level, which I'm not sure how to do that, but I think that might also increase the crime. It's really strange how having no police station has not had seemingly any effect on the city thus far, aside from a couple of cosmetic things. That's really honestly quite strange, but let me go ahead and place a casino somewhere. This is really the only place it's gonna fit. I don't really like how it's kind of just on a street. Should probably upgrade these roads. Alright, let's try some more of these driving scenarios then, since I can't seem to kind of hit my goals as far as the crime situation goes. I'm just gonna try to unlock as much stuff as I possibly can, and I think doing these allows me to drive around the city and kind of have a better view of what's going on. So I'm gonna try to see if there's any absolute anarchy going on anywhere, which it really doesn't look like it. It looks like, honestly, a really nice city, which is not typical for what I have been building in the past. So we could open a disease research center too. I wonder what that will do to the city. Alright, so as you can see, it's now year 82, and I've been at this for quite a while. Honestly, I don't think the no police stations thing had quite an effect on the city as I thought that it would. So this was kind of a fail. I thought maybe this would be a good video just to see what would happen, but it seems like honestly not much has happened as far as that goes. So I'm gonna see what happens to my city now when I go ahead and place a police station in, if that will make any sort of difference. So let me go ahead and place that right in this little area right here. Now I'm gonna take a look at the crime situation and see if that decreases at all. It has quite a bit. Let's wait just a little bit more for that to kind of level out. That is interesting. So it does seem to me that the crime rate corresponds to the commercial demand. So I was wondering if that had any effect on it, just because I was barely having any demand for it this entire time that I've been playing. So let me go ahead and place another police station, a smaller one, right in this area. Let's put it in with these abandoned buildings and see if that changes anything. I am bleeding money right now. I only have 80,000 left. I don't know that this is going to be sustainable for a lot longer. I honestly didn't think it would take this long to have anything like that happen. I'm gonna see what I can do. Alright, I think it's safe to say that crime does seem to have an effect on the city, although that effect seems to be somewhat negligible, at least right now. And the interesting thing to me is you can see here when I originally placed the first police station that the crime actually seemed to increase after I placed it, which is really interesting to me. Alright, with my city nearly about to go bankrupt now, I think this is a good place to end the episode. This was quite an interesting experiment. I can't say that it was necessarily a very successful one, but that's okay. I've got a couple other ideas lined up for some of the next cities that I'm going to be trying. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of SimCity 4.